was almost a creepy intro. I was expecting something a little more, but that being said, we didn't have a whole lot of time to get it going. So, John Yao, good morning. First on the boards today, and it's literally boards, and we built that. That's something that we went down to the local hardware store, bought some wood, some glue, and some blue. And we made this beautiful background that you see. That's pretty amazing. So Betty Carlson, good morning. Dave Bichard, good morning. I am a part-timer now. That's right. Jesse, hey, good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Ruthie, good morning. Oh, I gotta switch mics. Hold on. Good call. Hang on. We were talking. How about now? That more better? I'm sure that's better. So, all right, let's see. Ruthie, good morning. James, there will be. There's going to be a whole new intro. To be quite honest, we were planning on a little more time to prep for the new show. So then this is sort of the transitional show, we'll call it. It's the new part-time show, but Scott and I have a few things that we got in the works. We just in the day. We've only not been here a day, so it's only been one day. Yeah, so anyway, so there will be skateboarding. There'll be things. Let's see. Jim Black, good morning. Kathleen Beckett Niepierre, good morning. It's episode 1 of Pat's Part-Time Podcast. Eddie Ambrose, my friend, good to have you back. Actually, no, Eddie Ambrose is my aunt. I forgot all about that. Coffee tastes, you know how some days coffee tastes just okay, and some days it's amazing. Today is one of those days. It's amazing. Needed that extra pizzazz this morning. Randy Carnes, good morning, my friend. I hope everything's working out with your slap box. I need you to represent Ohio while you're down there in Fla or Full. Karen Buzzard, that's my ma. So Karen put up a picture of my brother. It was his birthday yesterday. My sweet brother. It's the year of his 40s. 49-year-old Jeremy Buzzard got like 36,000 likes on social media. Now he looks good. Happy birthday, baby brother. And it was good to see him waving to his adoring fans. How do I get rid of that? That's in the way. There we go. Oh, my advice on the mic worked. See? I know stuff every once in a while. Paula Jack, happy Easter. That's right. Today's Good Friday, right? Yeah, today's Good Friday. It means Easter Sunday. Gonna be great. I hope your Easter celebration is amazing. And whatever it is that you do and the people that you do it with, they have a fantastic day. I don't know. I imagine there's going to be people still figuring out the get-together, the get-togethering. So tomorrow's the big countdown. I don't even know what that means. What's tomorrow? I don't know. Julie Stover, happy Friday and cheers to the weekend. Boy, you got that right. Could use a good weekend. 4-3. Really? 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what, Steve? I'm gonna eat donuts with you. When do we eat? When's Len over? Is it now? Can we eat donuts today? I'm in. I don't. I'm not well versed in such things, so I don't know. But let's do it. And Dave Bichard says I am breaking the Do Less network contract. I don't know. Even part time is way too much, and you're not wrong. You know, I'm such a go-getter. So yeah, Steve, we're gonna work on a new look for the show. We have some fun stuff we're working on. Won't be this week though. So this week's kind of gonna be a lot like the show was yesterday or 2 days ago. It's gonna be more or less the same. Jim Black says, happy birthday to my brother. Good. He could use that. Happy Easter. Yes. Oh, not till Easter. Gotcha. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's when you can have it. Yeah. I'm rusty. I don't remember. Speaking of Easter Nation, I know, Dave. As soon as I said network, I'm like, what? I'm right. I haven't done the show in a day. I've fallen apart. The wheels have come off the train. So Easter candy. I see a lot of people like, what's your favorite Easter candy? Favorite Easter candy? And so growing up, our Easter baskets were full of like this shredded toxic plastic grass. I don't know, something like that. And then you'd get these chocolate bunnies and then maybe a few other candies that you liked. But chocolate bunnies for the most part. And I don't know if I ever ate one. Like I tried like ears. You always eat the ears first, Brett Wyford, good morning. Yeah, there's going to be some fun stuff, Julie. We're going to try at least. We're going to try to expand our show a little bit. We've got some ideas. We're going to test some stuff out. You might like some of it. You might not like some of it. It's okay. We're just something a little goofy and fun. Yeah, you'd get a kite. That's right. We would get a kite and a bunny and clothes. Oh, and clothes for Easter that morning. Like it wasn't uncommon. Pure sugar field goo in a chocolate egg. I could never get into the Cadbury eggs. Is that the ones you're talking about? Yeah, Jesse says the Cadbury eggs. I don't like oozy treats. Just in general, it's not my thing. If you're asking me what my favorite Easter candy, it has to be the what do you call it? The Reese's. Oh, the Reese's eggs. That's it. Everything else is a distant second. I don't care what it is. If they made Easter pizza, I would prefer that, or Easter chips. Do they make Easter Doritos? They should. A lot of people are like down on the Peeps. And I was watching a show this morning that was talking about Peeps. And it turns out they're from New Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And there are two sides of it's the same people that make Mike and Ike's and Hot Tamales, I think. But yeah, they're a small, like it's not like a big, massive company. But there's two parties. There's two sides, camps. There's two camps of Peeps consumers. The show's called Cup of J's, by the way. It's an internet show and it's amazing. It's on Friday as well. It's a Friday morning show on the Facebook. Some people prefer them stale and crunchy, and some people prefer them soft and oozy. I am of the agreement of what seems to. I'm not much of a Peeps person myself. I appreciate though that people like them. Oh, Starburst jelly beans. Jeez, Mike brought those to band practice the other night, and I thought we were a bunch of teenagers like, oh, give me some beans. Give me some beans. We go on vacation. Mike gets Starburst jelly beans in a big jar, big bowl. Like a popcorn bowl. And it's like every time anybody walks past the bowl, you get a scoop full of beans. Starburst jelly beans might be the best jelly bean. Now, I think it's a pretty small race. I don't think there's a lot of front runners in the jelly bean world. But they're fantastic. Like any other bean, throw them away. Literally throw them away. Starburst jelly beans, best candy, maybe the best candy on the planet right now. Whoppers, is that the chocolate covered, like they're like sugary chalk, like that, something like that? I've eaten a lot of Whoppers. Malt balls. That's it. Yeah. Or is that a Whopper? Is that the same thing? I'm not sure. Power to the Peeps. Magic beans are better. I think we should all have an opinion here. But Starburst wins. I have heard that the Peeps are definitely better in the trash than anywhere else. So yeah, so they got that chalky kind of like sugary chocolate crunch. I've eaten my share of those. You know, I'm one of those people that like even a candy I don't like, I'll eat too much of it. Like candy corn. I've eaten so much candy corn over the years and I just don't care for it at all. But I'll eat it. It's like if there's no other candy, I'm like, yeah, I'll eat some candy corn, whatever. Now I did see a thing, and it almost can't be true. It can't be true, but somebody was taking, yeah, somebody was taking Peeps and melting them on pizza. Now I could get it in a like, hey, let's try this. It's like when you're in Louisiana and they're like they have alligator on the menu, and you're like, yeah, sure, why not? You know, so I could see you're like a Peep pizza. I mean, I guess give it a look. But if that's a real thing, like those people should be incarcerated. That's terrible. You shouldn't do that. Oh, wait. So Lisa Francis Clark seems to be very well versed in peepdom. The Valentine heart-shaped peeps are strawberry flavored and the most delicious. Huh. That's crazy. Yes to white chocolate. So white chocolate. See, this went too fast. I gotta look over here. Robin egg, malted balls, malted milk balls. Can't find them. Right. Peeps. Good chocolate, no Peeps. Yeah, I could live without. If I never had a Peep again, I think I'd be okay. And white chocolate. So funny you mentioned that, Jim. Now I got to catch up. You guys are going fast today. Oh, circus peanuts. Oh, I forgot about those. Those are like gum that doesn't chew. Is it like you're like, oh, it's gum? Nope, it's not. It's gone, dissolved, or whatever it does. It turns into whatever, in here in your mouth chewer. Uh, but circus peanuts. I could be. I would definitely eat more circus peanuts than Peeps if asked. Like if you're going to sit down and say who's going to eat the most of these, I probably would be in the running on circus peanuts. But that's it. Airheads, Julie. I don't even know what an airhead is. I'm not like I don't even know. Is that the little crunchy things like the? Although those are nerds. I don't know what an airhead is. Mouth chewer. Though you're mouth chewing. Reese's Pieces. Oh, regular Twizzlers. See now you're talking. No, that's. I mean, a regular Twizzler. I don't know what the difference in flavor is between like grape red vines and Twizzlers, but I'm a Twizzler guy, like to the end, and none of the other flavors, just plain old regular Twiz. That's what I. Airheads are a weird taffy, man. I've maybe never had Airheads. That doesn't seem like something I would have had. Let's see. Good stuff. I miss circus. Randy Carnes. Circus peanuts belong in the trash with Peeps. That's funny. Oh, Laffy Taffy. A funny Laffy Taffy story. The old show we talked about this band I was in. Yeah, the called Saving Jane. Perhaps you've heard of them. Top 40 Darlings. Lots of new show, same old Pat. One of the first big fly tours we did. Now we still flew commercial, like we were in coach, but we flew to every date because it was just one of the things. Like we had a date in Las Vegas, then we had a date in Louisiana, then we had a date in like Philadelphia, then we had to go back to, I swear to God, Louisiana again. And it was just no way to drive it. We didn't have Steve Dietering on our team. But we flew, and I remember the one thing I remember is there was a band at the time, a hip hop group that had a Morning Sue that had a song called Laffy Taffy, and they were called, I believe, I'm going to try to catch it by memory. I think it was D4L, like Down for Life. I think it was D4L was the name of the band, and the hook was like, they got that Laffy Taffy or something like that. I don't know. But those guys were hilarious. first up, but I think we did 2 dates with them. And it was the first one was in Louisiana, and it, it was like, I mean, uh, we're a traditional rock band, so we have all instruments, and they were a traditional Down for Life artist, Steve Farrell, 2005. Wow, it felt like that was a long time. Like I'm trying to remember it, but like, so there was like 4 or 5 guys on stage, and then they had an entourage, and then like they were totally into like having the stage be flooded with dancing partners. And I mean, literally it would look like there was 50 people on stage, and they were having a blast, and we were getting the hell beat out of us by I'd never flown that often before, and like those daily flights plus the I'm not complaining about it, but the well, Dave, I believe you're correct, but every time I see Laffy Taffy, I think of that song and that those guys. They were hilarious. They were unbelievable. Every one of them could have been a stand-up comedian. Like when we talked to them, they were ridiculously funny. And they were there for the party, and we were just getting the hell beat out of us up and down, flying. And I don't know if anyone's ever been into that where you fly several times. I think we had like something like 15 flights in 6 days or something like that. It was really something stupid. And I felt almost sick from it. Like it was no good. Now, maybe I was sick. That being said, because I did eat alligator on that trip too, interestingly enough. Oh, wait. Dave just said something about Easter donuts. Wait. Let me see. Where was that at? Easter donuts definitely should be a thing. That's true. Steve Airheads, that's true. Sue Francis, good morning. Dave Bouchard, I'm in it completely. Sheets. Absolutely Sheets. So Sheets was the first place I'd ever seen the cup of donut holes, which is to this day one of my favorite things to grab. So you're in line, you're paying for your gas and your MTO, your made to order sandwich, which is spectacular. And because it's made to order, it's exactly how you want it. And you definitely want it because it's fabulous. So it's handmade in front of you by craftsmen, sandwich craftspeople. And then you're standing in line waiting, get your stuff. And there's a cup beside you, just like a Solo cup, but clear with a cap on it that is amazing. It fits perfect. It's perfectly fit. And it's full of donut holes of various form. So I'd be lying if I didn't say that most of the time I'm in line to pay for my food, I also get food. So that's Sheets. So there you go. It's the same old show today. We're going to talk about Sheets, Saving Jane, favorite candy. We did have a conversation this morning. I don't know what that is. There we go. Wait. So Julie's leaving on a jet plane. I'm leaving on a jet plane. It's one of my favorite songs. I think that was John Denver's breakout song. If I remember the story correctly, Peter, Paul, and Mary's version was actually what got famous, but he got famous because of it. Like I think he had released it already too, but that was like his breakout moment. Was leaving on a jet plane. Good song, great song. Still one of my favorites of John's, and I love most of John Denver's songs from that era. Like I do. I think they're all great. So Julie, that's right. You're going to go visit Randy Carnes, right? Heading down to Florida. Everyone's going down to Florida. Peter, Paul, and Mary. Yeah, I couldn't think of who it was. It's a great their version's great. But I like John's version better. John Henry Duchendorf. Some good stuff. So oh no, it's not even ish. You'll sing it all next week. Yeah, no, so John Denver, excellent pilot. He I know that I read his book. and I think it's called Take Me Home, by the way. But he was like twin engine jet certified. Like he was a hell of a good pilot. Maybe not the best decision maker though, when it came to flying. But yeah, that the long LZ, the plane that took him out, is a shame. That Dave, what you just said is exactly what I'm talking about. Because when you get a bag of donuts and you're driving and you're in and out, then you get glaze on the radio and on the steering wheel and on, I've ruined more shirts with stains in this general area. Like there's this glorious neck skin. It's beautiful. And then I have stains all over every shirt from things like glaze and pizza. What did I eat while I'm driving? I'm not saying I make great choices, just saying. But the tilt cup scenario, driving along, just as safely as you would drink a cup of coffee while you're driving, just like this. Imagine, though, a cup of donuts. Just same thing. Wow, it was recorded in 1966. Wow. Yeah, and I did know it was called Babe, I Hate to Go was the original. Wait a minute. Dave, did you just say pizza holes? Like I just got like how like when you hear $1 million idea, that's what just happened. $1 million, a couple of pizza holes, driving along, no grease. Now the trick would be like, how like pizza rolls are usually like a pocket of fire until they're cold. Like it's like they're too hot or they're too cold. There's like pizza rolls have that a 30-second moment in their lifespan. Sorry, of proper temperature. Too hot, too cold. But they have that fine line. If anybody could figure out pizza holes, it's Sheetz. I'll have their people call my people. We'll work it out. Dave, I'm cutting you in. Full partner on it. It'll be a good retirement program. So last thing, there's talk of concerts coming back. Everybody's excited. There's some live shows happening. That's exciting. This morning, the conversation around the coffee mug was when shows come back. Like what I was talking about is there's bands I didn't get to see that now I'll never get to see. One of them was Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, or Tom Petty solo. I never saw him or the band. Right before he died, that's when Bruce Springsteen was doing that solo Broadway tour. And I'm like, I'll bet Tom's going to do something like that. I'd rather go see that, to be honest, rather than an arena. Spaghetti baskets. See, this is the kind of stuff we're talking about. So this morning, the conversation was like, if a band's going to come back out that maybe hasn't been touring or, nobody's been touring lately, but, is there anybody like you can't wait to go see? And I don't really have a good answer for it, but there's a lot of bands that popped in my head that like, man, I'd like to see them one more time. Bruce is one of them. I'd like to see Bruce one more time. But there's bands I've never seen. I'd like to see the Killers. I think they're such a great band. I would really like to see, I'd like to see REM one more time. I know they don't tour, but I'd like to see original lineup of that band. I don't know. Something to think about. Let's see who's going to be on the 22 is probably when you'll see it. I just don't think John Mayer's fantastic, by the way, Dave. I certainly have a huge crush on John Mayer for many, many reasons. I did not go outside today. Rage Against the Machine. Oh, so have they booked some actual fall dates or like some late fall? I hope it starts to happen. I really do. I think we need it. You know what? I would too, Eddie. I would go see those guys. They're a bunch of real nice. Mayer and Rob Thomas. Talk about a duo that needs to happen. The dreamiest of dreams. That's what I'd call that tour. Just so dreamy you can't believe it. Mayer and Thomas. Mayer Thomas. That's what I'd call the band. Call me. But this morning, by the way, cold. Friggin'. It was cold. Like super cold. I was outside last night. Oh, dude, don't get me started on Mayer. Like, I mean, he's so good live and he's funny and he's dreamy. His band is off the chart good. You know who else whose band, like, in Mayer's band is just like a bunch of individual solo players. Like, I think there's about 5 guys back there, and they're all just the top of the top. I can't think of any of their names right now. But also saw right before the pandemic, crooner guy, Michael Bublé. And he's got like an orchestra behind him, and they're on like stadium, so you can see everybody super clear. What a great and fun band. Like, the sax guys, they all get up and they dance when they're playing, and the piano guys don't dance as much, but it was, the band was as much fun to watch as Bublé, who is just, he's magnetic. But super cold out there, by the way. I gotta get to work. It was I went outside. The by the way, there's a live record, and I think it was recorded at the Henry Fonda, but it's a John Mayer trio, and it's fantastic. It's great. So Randy says it's going to be cold down there, down to 77. Eric Church, man, I've heard he's wonderful. I've yet to be wooed by Eric Church's musics, but I hear they're fantastic. I have nothing but good things to say. But it was cold, like crazy cold last night. I'm going to call it 28, which is ridiculous. 28 degrees is my number. Touchdown. I still got it. I think this weather guessing thing, like, I'm almost too good at it. Like, I'm really good. Because a couple of warm days, a couple of cold days, didn't throw me off at all. Out of the park every time. Wow, that's 19 degrees in Frogtown. No, you're up in Frogtown Heights though, so it's a little different. Chris Stapleton, I'm a big fan. Guy can sing his butt off, and seems like a pretty legit fella. Hey, we've done 100 messages today. Isn't that cool? So I get this. I don't know. You guys probably can't see it, but I get a thing that says we've done 100 messages today. So that's pretty cool. It's nice to have you back. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Dave, it is. It's the new world. It's a new show. We can the feels like though, Dave. I always go with feels like. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for sticking with us. Remember, show's not going away. We're just doing it every Friday, and it's going to be great. We're going to have some fun. Right. See, you didn't know what to wear. So maybe I'll do a weekly forecast for you. Maybe that's part of the new show. Who knows? Right. But all right, everybody, you're all fantastic. Thank you so much. Great to have you here. Scott, good to have you back. I truly do love every one of you, even you.